Thank you for watching Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network. This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome to Northview High School for tonight's volleyball match between the Danville Warriors and the home Northview Knights. Hello, friends. Walter Gordon, Trey Minor getting ready for action here as the final Northview volleyball match that we'll have here this season on our airwaves on the Indiana Sports Network. Glad that you are joining us here for some great volleyball action. Trey, it's going to be another really good game that we're expecting to see here between these two fine teams.
Yeah, Walt, if you tuned in last week and watched the match between Northview and Terre Haute South, you better buckle up because I think you're in store for probably the best match we've seen here on the Sports Network of the year. Danville coming in, record of 15-7. They are ranked, number 12 according to Max Preps in 3A, ranked 44th in the state of Indiana. And on the other side, Northview, the powerhouse here at home, 20-5 with a record or a ranking of 14 in 3A and number 48 in the state of Indiana. And what could be, if things break right, Walt, a possible showing of these two teams matching up in a regional.
It could, of course, the sectional draw. We had been talking about that. They did have that on Sunday, the pairing show on the IHSA website, and of course we'll talk about this as the broadcast goes on. But these are two teams that you mentioned. They will be at the same regional. Sectional 25, Danville will play in that sectional. Sectional 27 is the sectional that Northview plays in, and they'll be at the same regional. So we see this across sports. Of course, Northview and Danville not unfamiliar with each other in sectional play. Of course, a lot of softball, baseball matchups with these two schools as well.
Yeah, and this actually isn't the first meeting for these two teams this year, as they matched up in the Brebeuf Jesuit Invitational Tourney early in the season, with I think Northview coming out on top there with a victory. I think that we are in store for some really solid volleyball on both sides. We've been watching both teams warm up here.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've talked about Northview a lot on the broadcast. You know, Carson Buck, Audrey Staggs, some of the other crew there. I'm interested to see what Danville brings to the table. Is they've got, only a couple, 4 or 5 seniors sprinkled in throughout there, but a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores, which means that they're on the younger side, but obviously to be ranked as high as they are in 3A, a very talented group, Walt, so I'm excited to watch.
A lot of athleticism. You're watching them warm up as, it's interesting just watching them warm. Of course, everybody can look good in the layup line, but you can just see, I know there's some things that you've seen and you've talked about different matches that we've had where you watch a young lady in warm-up, you're like, okay, got my eye on her. So it'll be interesting as this match progresses to see how that athleticism translates for both of these squads on the volleyball court.
Yeah, one of the first things that I always do when I'm watching teams warm up is I'm looking at the liberos.
Yes.
If a team has a good libero, that's usually where they take off as far as, keeping points alive, keeping the match moving. Obviously, we've talked about Bren Deacons a million times here on the Sports Network this year. She's one of the best that, Northview's had in a while, along with some others. But the libero on the other side for the Danville Warriors, I believe, is Harper, and excuse me, I apologize here. Zakowski is what I'm going to go with as far as the last name goes. Just watching her in warm-ups going through what you call the layup line, Walt, she's diving on the floor any chance she got. So I think we're in store for a couple of good liberos tonight as well.
And I think you hit the nail on the head. You look at the stats that they have on Max Preps, and she is just as solid as we've seen, especially when you put it on paper. But, of course, looking forward to watching her on the court tonight for the first time and really the only time this season. But we know what we get from Brent Deacons, and if Danville matches that at the libero spot, as think that they will. This is going to be a very, very fun match to watch. Interesting, the JV match, of course, Northview won that 2-0. It was extremely competitive, especially in set number 1. That was 25-27, I believe Northview won that. So nip and tuck the whole way. So I'm very intrigued. Looking at how the JVs set the stage, very exciting. And we expect the varsity to take that and then raise it up a few notches. Hopefully both of these teams come out on fire early and we get just a real show.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not watching or here in the gym one way or the other, I'm not sure what you're doing with your life tonight, Walt, because the leaves are steadily falling outside, the temperatures are dropping, and I think we're in for a very heated volleyball match tonight as we're going to probably cut here to the PA announcer and get ready for the announcement of the opening lineups.
Appreciate your cooperation. The IHSAA, Western Indiana Conference, and Northview High School would like to remind everyone that sportsmanship is a top priority at all sporting events. Please be respectful of officials, coaches, spectators, and players. At this time, if you will all please rise, remove your hats, and stand at attention for the playing of our national
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes has the mission of leading every coach and every athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. Through camps and huddles, character coaches, and special events, we are making an impact in West Central Indiana. Check out where you can get involved at our website, wcindianafca.org. FCA, we are the heart and soul in sports.
I'm Steve Guernsey, and this is my account. When my brother and I decided to open a hardware store here in Brazil, Indiana, it was really important for us to stay local. Since the beginning, Riddell National Bank has been instrumental in all aspects of our business. The financing department has been wonderful. They've also helped us with some financing for our digital sign and for our roof. And most recently, they're helping us with our expansion. They are there to be a partner with you, and I tell you, they've been a really, really good asset for us.
Remember, an investment today could save your tomorrow. So call Lindsay Lunsford at Edward Jones in Brazil.
You're watching high school volleyball on Indiana Sports Network.
And now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest between the Danville Warriors and the Northview Knights. First of all, for Danville, a senior, number 3, Riley Bumgardner. A senior, number 4, Cassie Thompson. A sophomore, number 5, McKenna Muncie. A sophomore, number 7, Cecilia Prather. A sophomore, number 12, Molly Tucker. And a senior, number 14, Ella Vandermark. The libero for the Warriors is a sophomore, number 6, Harper Drazowski. They are coached by Jamie Rector. And now for your home team, Northview Knights. A junior, number 1, Bella May. A junior, number 4, Alex Strala. A senior, number 6, Carson Buck. A junior, number 9, Audrey Staggs. A sophomore, number 10, Kaylee Kraus. A sophomore, number 11, Addie Dehart. And the Knights libero is a senior, number 3, Bryn Deakins. The Knights are coached by Scott McDonald.
Well, you've heard the starting lineups for today's game. I want to thank our sponsors, Carbon Heating and Air, Edward Jones by Lindsay Lunsford, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Fearless Designs, Did I say Fearless of Christian Athletes? What did I say?
Said Fellowship.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes and Fearless Designs. I'm glad I didn't mess that up. I shouldn't have second-guessed myself. Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, the Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive. They've got 5 locations across Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. The Warriors and the Knights, a couple of teams that are familiar with each other. Like you mentioned, Trey already played once before, and they will play again next week in the Jasper Invitational, that being on the 11th. These 2 teams will face off in that Invitational, so it'll be interesting. At least I believe that's what I saw. Maybe I didn't see that right. Let me look at that again. Oh, shucks. Yeah. Well, they're both in the Invitational. They don't play each other. Okay, I'm sorry. I got a little bit ahead of myself. No, I'm right. They do play each other. All right. I'm just going to let you talk, I think.
You got to figure it out, Walt?
Yeah, they they play each other maybe even to start off the Jasper Invitational, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Anyway, they'll play again, so this will be the second of 3 matchups, 3 meetings. And so it'll be interesting here as we are getting ready to get this thing started.
Knights at first serve. Carson Buck will serve for the Knights.
Starting us off.
Carson Buck, the senior, the powerhouse hitter for Northview, going to get it started as she puts the ball in the air and into the net already. 1-0. Danville's going to take the early lead on the unforced error.
You mentioned the senior. Both of these
For Danville, number 15, Ella McCormick.
A little young.
And for the Knights,
when you look at
number
seniors.
14, Cambridge.
But still a lot of experience overall, as Danville, as you mentioned, on the board early.
Cecilia Prather serves that for Danville as we've got a rally started here. And boy, that was a shot to the back line there by sophomore Molly Tucker as she gives Danville an early 2-0 lead. And boy, that had some heat on it, Walt.
It really did. And you know, that's one of the ones that I was kind of looking at during the warm-up period as she's very athletic, and she can put, as they say, some mustard on the hot dog, if you will. I like mustard.
Northview able to save that. They're going to set up Tucker again, blocked by Northview. Back over the net now, and Northview going to get a shot here, and that was just not hit well.
Yeah, Scralla just kind of rolled down her wrist, and she's probably a little bit embarrassed over that. There'll be some jitters. Early 3-0 hole for the Knights as Danville to serve still with Prather. Oh, yikes.
This is something to watch here, Walt, because not many teams have came out and kind of punched Northview this early. So Danville with the 4-0 lead and still serving. If you're Coach McDonald, are you worried at all here?
You know, he's not. I would be, but as we've seen, it's that serve by Prather goes out. He's the cool hand Luke of the coaching. If we see Briscoe, an early entrant, along with a Tori DeHart, but Briscoe going back for the serve. You've seen how Coach McDonald is very stealing hand back there.
Yeah, I'm
hello.
not sure.
Woo! Middle attack there. For Ella Vandermark. That's one of the others that I was looking at, and I watched her during the warm-ups do just that.
Yeah.
That middle attack, and she gets off the floor quickly. She's bouncy.
That was Carson Buck right
Yes,
there.
it was.
We'll talk about her a lot tonight, I'm sure, but man, that was hit hard.
Yep. Good hands at the net, and boy, Danville, a very strong start, 6-1. As Northview couldn't quite hit past that block to serve. Now Elise Bullen. Soft serve hit to no one. 7-1. A quick conference there on the floor by the Northview Knights. Kind of regrouping a little bit.
It's not something that you're accustomed to seeing from Northview coming out this flat, but they got to figure something out and quick.
DeHart gets that one over.
Good save in the back row there by Schultz to get that started.
And another one there for Danville, 8-1. As the Knights, a quick timeout, something you don't see very often. We'll be right back.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend.
I think a lot of times you can tell the coach's mood by the percentage of the timeout that they actually have their team. And that timeout, Coach McDonald had his team with him for less than 50% of it.
Yeah. He didn't take the hands out of his pockets. But
he did or did not?
He did not take the hands out of his pockets, but the look
that.
on his face was pure disgust. Well,
I think that probably
he was not happy.
I think a lot of times that not doing that is so you're not overbearing. I could imagine his level of unhappiness, shall we say. 9-2. Knights still early. Plenty of time now, 9-3. As Knights trying to get back into this thing. Back serving is Audrey Staggs Jr.
Well, it's something interesting to watch here because Northview's been down at times throughout some of the matches we've covered, but not like this. So let's see how they respond here. A couple points in a row. Let's see if they can get some momentum built.
And there's a nice set for May. Good dig.
Schultz able to just pop that one back over and a good save.
Ooh, that was deep. Had to touch that. Middle. There it is. Good.
Woo.
And just once again, there's that short set right in the middle. It is going to be problematic.
Yeah.
Going to make Northview make some adjustments, isn't it?
Well, it's what Northview does with Audrey Staggs and Kaylee Krause quite a bit is they do that little short set to the middle, and all they got to do is get up and hammer it down. So Danville's playing Northview's game right now and giving them all they can handle.
There's May rolling one over off the Vandermark serve. Back to the outside is Riley Baumgartner, and Danville has come here with a purpose.
They've got hitters all over the place.
Yes,
I mean, we've talked about Tucker and Baumgartner and Vandermark already. Danville's got some hitters as they're up quickly 11-3 here in game one.
Great serve on the sideline. May puts that one away. She said, okay, all right, you've had your fun. Let me get back to my serve. .57 junior. Short set once again right in the middle. That's same thing. This time, I believe that was McKinney Muncie with that kill.
I believe you're right there. I didn't quite catch the number, but if so, that's the fourth different Danville girl to put one home already for them as they have an early 12-4 advantage, and we've got number 4 back there, Cassie Thompson, to serve.
There it is right there, Carson Buck. I believe for the first time, we saw her last time against Terrell South, had a little injury issue, and she looks to be just fine tonight. Going to need a lot of Carson Buck as we see this game Danville squad. Addie DeHart with the serve.
Yeah, you can see Buck with some black wrist tape on her right wrist out there. So
good job by Deacons. Buck again. There we go. Couple in a row, starting to maybe get a little bit of rhythm. Deacons keeping things alive as she always does, right?
Yeah, I mean, going to the floor, be able to pop that one back up in the air, get the point for Northview as they've got a little bit of a momentum built here. Down 12-6.
There you
DeHart
go.
serving.
Oh, boy, good job by Danville.
What a save by Danville to continue this point.
High hands, doesn't matter. Buck draws us to 12-7.
Well, and this is something that Northview's not had to do in quite a few matches, Walt, is they're kind of force-feeding Buck at the moment. They've been able to spread the ball around a lot in a lot of the matches we've watched, but so far it's Carson Buck here getting them back into it with the big hit.
had a free play there as the set to Bumgarner maybe got her a little closer to the net than she wanted to be, but Northview couldn't capitalize, 13-7. And here comes the aforementioned Baumgartner, one of the seniors on the Danville roster. I must be hungry. That's at the restaurant. Man, I didn't know I was hungry. 14-7 now.
Is Northview trying to fight their way back into it, but Danville answers, and another ace here, and Baumgartner got him doubled up at 14-7.
Hard serve, and couldn't control it at the net. Buck couldn't put that away. Middle. Here's a decent rally here. Deacons punches that up. Good set. Oh, great job at the net right there. McKenna Muncie, one of the Warriors there. 15-7. They're just everywhere.
Aside from what we've seen out of Northview in a lot of the games that we've watched, this is the strongest net play from Danville that I've seen as far as competition goes for Northview.
Oh, great placement. Right down the line for Buck. And it's 15-8.
And that was all about in-air adjustment right there.
Going to need to force feed her some more, as you mentioned. Deacons with the serve. Nice deep serve. Oh, that was tough. Now you got to put this one away. A little high. A little dump in the middle. Great job by Muncie. There's, once again, that vision that you mentioned, kind of adjustment.
Yeah, and it's something Northview's not really used to seeing.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times, a lot of teams that they've played, they come out and they've got one speed, but Danville's been able to go hard. They've been able to go soft. I mean, they're making plays all over the court right now.
And it looked like Northview was into the net there, 17-8. As Zowski with the serve again. Libero. Middle. There's that punch by Vandermark.
And the Danville Lady Warriors serves are giving Northview fits as they are hard and they are deep in the back row. And Deacons, along with a couple of the other girls, are just having trouble containing the ball and getting it, you know, back where they want it.
And there's the change up there, if you will. And they couldn't control that one off the right arm of Staggs. That's one of the first times we mentioned her name tonight. Going to need to mention it a lot more, as it's 18-9.
Or if you're Coach Rector, you want to put that one in the memory bank. The soft serve didn't really work for them there. They might need to keep that good, hard, deep serve going.
There's one that was deep there, middle. May blocked at the net. You can hear the Danville crowd. They're feeding off these blocks, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, their net play is tremendous.
Sure is. And cross court there, Molly Tucker.
Oh, my. As Deacons is screaming that ball was out. The line judge called it in. That's going to be a point for Danville, as they've got a 19-9 advantage.
And all the momentum is Cecilia Prather with the serve. Serve receive is just struggling, as you mentioned right there. A lot of these hard serves are just hard to, Northview struggling to find the touch on that serve receive.
Yeah, that first hit for Northview, they just can't control it, and it's not allowing them to get a good set.
There's a little better right here. Hello. That's what it starts with, that serve receive. Coach McDonald preaches that. Alexa Strahler, able to put that thing away as Northview. What, they've just been doubled up. How many times? How many scores? 14-7. 16-8, 19, 18-9, and this is going to 2010. We've got an ace right there. Needed that. Even if Northview doesn't win this first set, just getting this within striking distance and putting some scoreboard pressure will translate into number two.
Yeah, absolutely. And The unforced errors are killing Northview at the moment.
Yep.
As Briscoe, who can get on a roll and serve 6, 7, 8 points in a row, gets one to ace and then drops one into the net and gives Danville the ball back at 21-11. Yep. We've got Elise Bullen back there to serve for Danville as she gets it over.
And that one, Danville just getting their hands on everything. Oh, what effort. Diving on the floor but not able to come up with it is Ella McCormick, but boy, Northview had to work so hard for that point. The Knights need a spark. They really do.
Well, Danville is playing Northview's game right now. They're beating them at their own game. I mean, they've got great net play. They've got good hard serves. And right now, they just want it more than Northview.
Staggs with the serve. Ooh. Northview an opportunity here if they can get organized. Not able to do it. Blocked at the net. There with Vandermark and McCormick. They're on the right side, 22-12.
Whew. As I tell you, I knew that we were in for a pretty even match here tonight, Walt, but Danville looks impressive in this first game.
Brooklyn Deppy. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Especially to her family, could be watching somewhere. And there's Bella May. Much needed point there.
Well, and Walt, when they've been able to get a good clean set, they've scored points almost every time.
Yes.
But they've just not had enough good clean sets as they've been out of sorts almost this whole first game.
May. There you go. Now if we can get something out of this. Buck. Deacons.
What a save there by Deacons.
Now who can get organized? Middle! And just out. Woo-hoo. That middle attack, they're going with that again. A lot of times that middle attack, they're going to the right side of the court. Here comes Bella May once again. I love the mint green shoes. I just love those shoes.
There's a great block at the net there by Northview.
Oh, and just in front of May goes Riley Baumgartner.
And you can hear the Northview crowd over there. They want to get excited, Walt.
They do.
You know, the big block there at the net. Everybody kind of screams a little bit. And Danville just keeps punching.
Yep.
Up 23-14 now.
Cassie Thompson with the serve. The lefty serve comes hard. Serve, receive again. Once again. Just a struggle. So much pace on that serve for Danville. Good set. Here we go. Block at the net and just out.
I tell you, that was heads up right there by, I believe it was a D-Hart. They blocked that right back at her, and she turned, saw where the inline was, and just let it fall, Walt.
Addie D-Hart, 15 serving 23. Northview scrambling as they have been so much of the night. Opportunity. Ooh, yeah. There's a go. Alexa Strala went cross court deep. Could be a little spark there.
I mean, I'm going to say, as bad as Northview's played in this first game,
I agree.
To be down 23-16 with a chance to keep creeping, I'd take it. And the unforced error again. Now the Warriors draw within game point at 24-16. As that's just a gut punch, Walt.
It really is. That keeps momentum from building for you. Riley Baumgartner trying to take this first game for her squad. Here we go. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, Trey.
Oh, my.
Northview didn't. I don't know that they deserved that point, but they got it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, they were all over the place, out of sorts. It worked out. Deacon's going to get a chance to maybe pull them a little closer, down 24-17.
See if we can get a few here off the serve. Deacons comes up.
Woo.
that had some smoke on it, but good job by Danville.
Great save by Shaw in the back row there. Strala.
It's just long.
Oh, he's going to call it in.
Did it get a touch? I thought that was
that was off the Danville player.
But okay, I didn't know if it got a touch.
I thought there was a tip.
Okay.
Nope.
No, they're saying it was long.
They're going to call it long.
25-17. Danville takes game number 1. We'll step aside. Is there going to be maybe some conversation here with the officials? Get this thing sorted out. But Danville comes out strong. We'll be right back after this.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies from our family to yours.
If you are an athlete, a farmer, work in the factory, or just work in your own backyard, you need the benefits of chiropractic care. Shaw Chiropractic, located in the Brazil Kroger Strip Mall. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael Shaw, your friends for chiropractic care. Remember, an investment today could save your tomorrow, so call Lindsay Lunsford at Edward Jones in Brazil.
You're watching high school volleyball on Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Northview High School as Danville takes game 1, 25-17. I'm going to jump to thanking our camera operators for tonight's game. Kanan Harper, Wyatt Foster, and Noah Gastineau, our video technician Keith Lawson, and the one and only Tony Harper, your producer and director. Jumping on X, as they call it now, but I'm still going to call it Twitter, Walt.
Yeah.
Quick update for Northview girls soccer as they are tied 1-1 going into the second half. Senior Addie Modulin ties it up.
Okay.
So in a game,
Where are they playing tonight?
They are playing in...
Sorry to put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
It might be Danville.
Okay, I was
they
wondering.
They might be in Danville.
Okay.
But they're tied up now. I think. Right. Let me check the update here. First half still 24 minutes to go. 1-1 between Northview and Cascade. So
Cascade. Okay.
Quick update here as we're getting ready to get set on game 2 here. But Walt, thoughts on game 1?
Danville with the gut punch early, and Northview just really could never find their footing. Unforced errors that you mentioned, a lot of 2 or 3 times serving to the net, and that stops any momentum build. Danville doing everything that they needed to do and then some. So we'll see how Northview responds. Coach McDonald only took one of his 2 timeouts, and so we'll see, as you're seeing Coach Rector there on the screen for Danville. But we'll see how Northview responds. We saw some frustration out of Bryn Deakins. I like that. We saw Alexis Strala with a couple of hard hits. Maybe we can get her and Audrey Staggs going together because you see that Buck is feeling it, and May is always going to be there. But we're going to need Strala and Staggs. Kind of get them going. Maybe spoon feed them a little bit as well.
Yeah, the libero's Drzazowski is going to start us off here in game 2. And a nice, good, hard hit there by Northview to take the first point of the game here as they're going to take a 1-0 lead. And an easier name for me to say, Carson Buck, is going to be back here serving for Northview.
Good, hard serve. Boy, that was kind of a push, wasn't it?
Yeah, that looked like a push.
Yeah. Middle is snuffed out by Deakins. Nice rally here on point number 2. Middle. Yeah. There it is.
It.
Middle
That's it.
And you see the pushing, you see the excitement, the exuberance for Northview. They need that.
Bryn Deakins is the reason they won that point right there. She was able to save that good hard attack, and that was big, as we didn't see any of that in the first game, Walt.
And a nice soft serve there by Buck as she saw something, I think.
Yeah.
Both of these teams mixing up their serves fairly well.
Yeah, and Buck known for her hard hitting and power. I mean, just finds the opportunity. Coach has given her the signal, and she does what she's supposed to.
Goes hard there, right at the libero. Ooh. Oh, Deacons, how about that?
My goodness, that's a save.
Bellarmine puts it away, but once again, credit Bryn Deacons, the heart and soul.
She's taking it personal right now.
Yes,
she gets a high five from Coach McDonald there.
Well deserved.
She is taking it personal, that game 1 loss, Walt.
Yep, I love that. At the net, high hands. Great job by Northview and Stags. And a quick 5-0 lead. Let's see if Northview can build on this.
And Coach Rector's going to call a timeout now.
I like it.
She absolutely has to. We're going to take a timeout real quick. We'll be right back.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies, from our family to yours.
Remember, an investment today could save your tomorrow, so call Lindsay Lunsford at Edward Jones in Brazil.
Good eye hands as we come out of the timeout as Northview trying to capitalize on an opportunity here.
Woo.
And they do.
Woo.
Audrey Staggs, I mentioned, getting her going along with Alexis Strala. And boy, I'm telling you what, Staggs is feeling it early in game number 2.
That's that short set where all she's got to do is get up and hammer.
Yep. Here's one. Just long. As Vandermark, I'm telling you what, man. She's an athlete.
She is. She is, Walt. Yeah, they really, I mean.
What a serve. My gosh. Opportunity. Put away. Guess who? Stags once again. 8-0.
I mean, it's one thing to come out and do what you did to Northview in game 1, but you really made them mad, and you can tell by the way these girls came out in game 2, Walt, as they are playing hard.
Long again, that one off of Molly Tucker, as Danville just trying to find the range right now. Not quite able to do that early, and Northview wasting no time with the serve. Oh, into the net.
I'll tell you what, though, that was, I mean, what was that, 5-6 points in a row there for Buck? Early lead 9-1 is now Danville has to see if they can get back into this match as they are back on their heels, and you can see the excitement all over the court on the Northview side.
Rather. Little dump over. Danville staying with it beautifully.
That's a heck of a save.
Deacons, that was a great set. Oh, great high hands by who else but Vandermark. It looked like Bellarmine was going to smash that thing, but Vandermark was right there ready.
I mean, we're up here, Walt, so it's hard to judge, but, I mean, what is that girl? Probably 6 foot, 6 foot
gotta
one?
Be.
I mean,
she's got to be right
up there at the net.
Oh, wow, lucky bounce there for Danville off the serve. May goes cross court. Good job by Danville. And once again, Ella Vandermark, the senior, right there in the middle of the fray. 9-3 now, Danville. Here they come.
Listen, ladies, if I have anything to say about it, we're getting back in this game right now.
Yep. Good serve. Good set. And Northview gets the point. They needed that to stem the momentum that Danville was trying to build.
And you see, it doesn't always have to be the hard hits, Walt, as that was just a nice little push into the net, off the hands of Tucker and out of bounds, gives Northview the lead or the ball back up 10-3.
Northview with the serve. Good hands by Northview, staying ready. Oh, the placement by Tori Dehart.
The second bounce by Audrey Staggs to be able to go up to try to block that, realize it's coming down on her side and be able to get back up and get it back in the air. That's incredible, Walt.
Staying with the serve, Northview 11-3. Deacons. May in! Bella May finds the range, 12-3 Knights.
I mean, I think it goes without saying, but if you're Coach Rector, you're telling your girls, listen, when you're killing it, stop hitting it at Bryn Deacons because she's going to get to it.
Yep.
Just stop.
Great serve there. I believe that was Maggie Wilson again. And boy, look at Deacons is everywhere.
Oh, Northview
couldn't quit it. That's right. She's everywhere. She is. She's seeing the court so well right now, isn't she?
I mean, diving across the floor, one hand sticking out. I mean, she could separate a shoulder almost the way she's diving across the floor. She don't care. She wants the point.
Bullen. Good job by Bullen to dig that. Deacons. What else can you say? Bella May. Oh, what a great job
save
by Prather.
Man, that was a good save.
I like going right back to May. She goes to the same spot, this time with the better result, 13-4.
And she said, you may block me once, but you're not doing it twice.
Stags. Hard serve. Wow.
Whew.
Danville, we'll talk about serve receive. Boy, I tell you, Stags had some smoke on that, didn't she?
I tell you what, though, credit to Bumgarner there as the effort that she put in to save that and then try to go get it back in the air again. That was some effort, but that serve by Stags was just too much.
14-4. Here's another hard serve. Serve receive. Now they're struggling to get into anything. Danville dodges a bullet, goes middle, and just pushes that one over there with Vandermark. You see her there in the middle. You're going to have to plug some holes somewhere.
Yeah, and the rotation comes around and Vandermark comes out, and that's just unfortunate for Danville because she's been most of their points right now. Is down 14-5. Now we've got Brooklyn DePay back there to serve for Danville.
Good hands, but May hits it right through the block. And she goes back for her serve, 15-5.
As it's been Stags and May here for Northview leading this barrage early in game 2, 15-5.
Oh, right off the top of the net. If this was tennis, that would be a let. She'd get a first serve over. But this is volleyball, and that counts. 16-5.
You couldn't place it any better, Walt.
No, you couldn't. Another hard serve probably. Here we go. Ooh, that might have been long. Northview, free play. Couldn't quite do much with that, but they might get the point. Who knows? Another free play. Those are two opportunities. Those are two opportunities. Mark that down. Those are two opportunities Northview needed to get that point, and they couldn't quite get it. 16-6. That could be symbolic for Danville.
Yeah, as that's the first time really all in game 2 here at all that Northview has kind of flubbed up the set, and it showed right there as Danville's able to get the point, and we've got Thompson back to serve for Danville.
Buck. Northview the point, 17-6. As you're going to at all times, you're going to have either May or Buck on the floor at all times, along with a couple of other powerhouses. As we didn't mention his injury, Shaw coming into the game, I believe, for the first time a little bit ago, and just beginning of rotation. Oh, Deacons saving the day.
And it's going to come away with a point.
How?
I mean, she comes from the short side of the court here all the way diving across the middle and just gets a hand on it. As Danville's going to take their second timeout here. We're going to take a timeout. Northview leads game 2, 18-6.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy,
downtown Brazil.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at yorkautomotive.com today.
You're number 1 at York.
Addie Dehart with the serve, 18 serving 6 as Northview Knights have tripled up the Warriors here in game number 2. Serve receive has been the name of the game all match for both clubs.
Danville tries a little trickery there.
Yep.
Northview's ready for it. Man!
Good grief.
Strala put that one away in a
Did
hurry,
she?
Walt.
She can get off the floor so quickly.
Man. It was almost like she was mad. They tried to, just kind of trick him there a little bit, and she said, no, ladies, no.
Dehart, another good serve. Middle. Hello. Woo-hoo. That time it was Muncie, I believe, McKenna Muncie.
And there was a lot of mustard on that hot dog,
Yes,
Walt.
there
A whole
was.
lot.
My goodness. Riley Baumgartner, 19-7. Deacons just gets that one up. Northview couldn't quite control that. Big point for Danville. Trying to get something going here. Northview needs to close out this game strong.
Yeah, they can't let this one slip away or let Danville get any momentum.
Right. Tough set there. Good hands. Ooh, good block.
Oh, good save by Dehart to get that one back in the air.
Deacons got a hand on it, but just couldn't quite control it as Molly Tucker put some pace on that thing. 19-9. Danville trying to get a few points in a row here. Northview trying to close out game number 2. Good hard serve to Deacons. Good control as well. Right in the middle. You don't see that a whole lot. Buck right in the middle of that attack. But boy.
Woo. It's Northview with the 20-9 advantage and Deacons back to serve, excuse me. Good hard serve.
Middle attack, my gosh. McKenna Muncie. Boy, if you're Northview, you do everything you can to keep the ball out of the middle of the floor, but Danville did a great job with their sets. They know where they want to go with it.
Well, when you got a couple trees in the middle like that with Muncie and Vandermark, why wouldn't you just keep going there?
Wow, there's just a little dump over there by Strala. Oh.
As the back judge there can't figure out what he wants to call. First he called it in, now he calls it out. I guess we're going to go point Danville, 20-10, Northview.
Interesting stuff here tonight. As that one was out, good communication by Northview.
The ball never lies, Walt.
It doesn't.
The ball never lies.
It really doesn't. It just somehow just tells the truth.
Yeah. Always.
This is the way it goes. 21-12. Great serve! Great serve by Carson Buck.
I can only imagine the spin that had on it because the libero Drzowski back there, she looked like she was ready, and then next thing you know, she just tried to kick it to keep it in the air.
She was in position for a moment. That was a great serve.
There
Ate her up
it is again.
Free play for Northview. Now do something with it. Who do they go with?
Staggs
just long.
too hard.
Just long. Boy, they had it set up nicely, didn't they?
I tell you what, though, every time I see Audrey Staggs get that little run circle, I am ready to watch her, see how hard she's going to hit it, Walt.
She was trying to hit it through the floor there.
Yeah.
22-12, Danville still alive here, game number 2, Cecilia Prather. So entertaining here, this match. Northview sets it up. Strala couldn't quite put it away. Good hands. Ugh!
There it is.
I thought the jump might have been just mistimed, but Staggs able to hang just long enough.
She hangs in the air for so long, Walter. She's able to just stay up there, kind of contort the body where she needs to, and then she's like, oh, yeah, whack.
Pays to be 5'10", huh? I'll never know anything about that.
Me neither.
Middle. Right in front of Deacons. He's putting one off the hands of the Northview Knights, but 23-13.
That there's just a little misdirection as the blockers got a hand on it, and Deacons, it didn't go where she was expecting it to. 23-13, Northview with the lead. Danville back to serve. Schultz digs that one out.
Boy, just too much. Elise Bullen couldn't quite control that one. Got hands on it, but couldn't quite control it. Game point.
Well, she got hands on it because it was about to get hands on her face.
Yeah,
Walt.
You're right. Self-preservation?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
Game point here. Staggs back to serve, 24-13.
Good serve. Ooh. Nope.
That's Vandermark in the size.
Coach McDonald lobbying for a call there, as they're gonna have conversation. I don't know what the signal meant that he gave the
I wondered if maybe he was talking about maybe she just kind of pushed it down over the net and Strala didn't have a chance to get to it because of it.
Okay. Well, we're going to play on. 24-14.
Call's going to stand.
Yeah.
DePay back to serve here for Danville. Got some good dive on that one.
Yeah, it did. Right there in the middle once again for Muncie.
And Muncie or Vandermark, either one, they don't need much. I mean, half step, jump, power.
Muncie just a sophomore. You see what she's been able to do today. You see what Bella May's been able to do as Northview trying to take it. Danville staying alive. What effort.
That's a lot of effort right there.
Against most teams that Northview was played, that would have been game. DeHart.
No.
25-15, Northview is able to equalize one game apiece. We'll step aside and come back for game 3 after this.
If you are an athlete, a farmer, work in the factory, or just work in your own backyard, you need the benefits of chiropractic care. Shaw Chiropractic, located in the Brazil Kroger Strip Mall. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael Shaw, your friends for chiropractic care.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention, and you always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
Thank you for watching Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network. Thank you for watching the Indiana Sports Network.
I'm Steve Guernsey, and this is my account. When my brother and I decided to open a hardware store here in Brazil, Indiana, it was really important for us to stay local. Since the beginning, Riddell National Bank has been instrumental in all aspects of our business. The financing department has been wonderful. They've also helped us with some financing for our digital sign and for our roof. And most recently, they're helping us with our expansion. They are there to be a partner with you, and I tell you, they've been a really, really good asset for us.
Shaw Chiropractic is a big part of Clay County and Northview sports. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael are the specialists you need to help you feel better. If you're an athlete, a farmer, work in a factory, or just work in your backyard, you need the benefits of chiropractic care. Shaw Chiropractic is located in the Kroger Strip Mall in Brazil. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael Shaw, your friends for chiropractic care.
Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Wabash Valley for over 30 years, and we are a leading Green Pro partner. Cold weather is here. Be sure to have your heating system serviced. We also have rebates available up to $625 on qualifying equipment. You can also get 24 months no-interest financing for qualified customers. So if you need a service call or are looking to upgrade your current system, give us a call at 812-448-8387. Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort and quality meet.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
Remember, an investment today could save your tomorrow. So call Lindsay Lunsford at Edward Jones in Brazil.
You're watching high school volleyball on Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Northview High School. As Walt, we've got a good one with both teams winning a game here. I'm going to take a second here real quick as the line judge gets things started to thank our sponsors, Carbon Heating and Air, Edward Jones by Lindsay Lunsford, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive with their 5 locations across the Wabash Valley in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. Going to give a quick score update again from Danville in the girls' soccer game as Northview's pulled out to a commanding lead 4-1. Walt, there's something to be said for a senior who doesn't want their night to end.
That's right.
Addie Modulin has the hat trick already. She's got 3 goals in the first half.
Wow. And starting this thing off, as you see, Danville getting point number 1, as this has been an extremely well played and entertaining match here between these two 3A foes. Middle attack there, couldn't be put away. Good hands, but off of Northview and out of bounds. Quick 2 points for Danville, trying to start game number 3 as they did game number 1.
Well, the Danville bench is trying to act like the Northview bench right now as they're kind of up and into this. It goes without saying this is a very pivotal game,
yes, it
is.
In
a best of 5. But this one could go either way right now as, both teams have played really well in one game. Not to say, I think Danville played a little better in game 1 overall.
Sure.
And didn't play nearly as bad as I feel like Northview played in game 1 and game 2. But this one here, this is going to be a barn burner, Walt.
I agree, and Wilson not able to connect with that serve as, the unforced errors for both squads are going to be pivotal. Starts with that serve.
Yeah.
Got to get the serve in, right?
Yep.
Danville has been very efficient with their serves here tonight. Great job again by Staggs. She goes back to her serve.
The ball placement by Staggs tonight when she gets a chance to kill it has been tremendous.
Yes, it has. Let's see what she can do with the serve. Ooh, off the net and in, my God. And a nice little dump. One thing I've found out in volleyball is that you actually can kick the ball. I did not know that.
Yep.
I saw that at my daughter's volleyball game last week.
I mean, it's probably not your most effective strategy, but if that's all you got, that's all you got.
Sometimes your body just is not in the right spot, and you just stick that leg out, and I'll be doggone if it didn't work. I'm like, they could do that?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I really did. 4-3. Northview up 1 early, game number 3. Ooh, goodness. Self-preservation at its highest.
With a save.
And, oh my goodness, sometimes you're just lucky with that placement. All started with the save.
I mean, Vandermark hit that about as hard as she could, and Staggs is able to keep it in the air, and then Bellarmine says, oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Big point as now another serve from Staggs. So much action on some of these serves. Middle, oh boy, it's a double hit there. Oh, my. Vandermark says, nope, not this time, hun. I got this one. Coach McDonald making fun of Stags there. That's a good jovial moment between the two of them.
It might be the first time he's taken his hands out of his pockets all night, Walt. He
Yeah,
doesn't do it very often.
Yeah, you don't see a whole lot of smiling. Not that he's not a happy guy, but boy, he's serious on that sideline.
He's just focused.
Yes. Good placement, DeHart. Good job by Danville. Not able to go over the net. 6-4 Knights.
You know, and the thing about it is this is why Northview's as good as they are, is they're not a one-trick pony. Everybody knows about Carson Buck, but we've rarely called her name tonight besides in that first game. And Northview is playing just extremely well the last game and a couple points here.
Ooh, good hands, but out. That's Ava Gully able to hit that into the hands. Northview not able to place it. As coming back in, Zindri Shaw. So Shaw and Deacons in there together. Middle. Oh, my goodness. Muncie.
I tell you, if I'm Coach Rector, I'm excited to know that Ella Vandermark's leaving, and I've got Muncie for a couple more seasons because that girl, it looks like they're spitting images of each other out there on the court.
She is tough. Buck is tough as well. Good job by the libero. Into the block, but out of bounds as Tori DeHart, and they just couldn't control that one.
Well, don't think I didn't hear you take the easy way out there and say
I know you did.
I wanted to hear you stutter on that name like I did. Come on.
I bet. Oh, I got nervous, man. Northview just has to get it over. Good job by Shaw. Buck! Cross court. Hello!
Her whole body's leaning left. Her arm goes right, and somehow she finds the back corner on the right side of the court. It's just unreal.
It is.
The way they contort their bodies in the air to find the opening.
Yep. Addie DeHart to serve. 7 up. Whew. Great job by Deacons.
Another good save there by Danville.
Into the net. Oh, Northview was into the net there. Is that what they called? Into the net?
I'm not sure exactly what he called there. He said he held 4 up like it was 4 hits, but there was no way it was 4.
No, it wasn't.
But then I think he said something about an elbow, so maybe there was a 4th hit with an elbow. I'm not sure.
Right. Well, here comes Deppie. Deacons to receive, and Northview's got to get it over. Little wind up, and Shaw is there.
That is a save.
Oh, not able to get that one over as Buck, but boy, I tell you, you see, interesting, that there in the back, Zendry Shaw back there with Deacons, and you see paying some dividends. Shaw able to get keep some things alive.
Well, I think that's one of those in-game adjustments by Coach McDonald, is seeing that he needed both of them out there on the floor.
Ooh. Set not quite where it needed to be. Deacons, Shaw. Buck gets it over. Starts with Deacons again. Put away, yeah.
Strala with the hammer. Zindri Shaw and Bryn Deacons are making a difference in that back row right now, Walt.
Yes, I like that. This is my first time seeing that this season. Haven't had to see it, right?
No, I don't think he's needed it whatsoever. No. But Danville is I mean, they're not just fighting; they are in this match.
Yes, they are. Oh, and a great job by Prather to see the court and just dump that thing over. Danville, with as well as Northview's played, they're up 2.
Yeah, 10-8.
You wouldn't know it, but they are.
Yeah, that's what I say. They're not just fighting; they are in it.
Northview with an opportunity here. It's good organized. Not able to get it with that. Oh, just out. Just out as the set just wasn't quite there.
It'll be something to watch here as Danville did a lot of their scoring there in this match with Staggs on the bench as she enters back in now. So see if that gives Northview a little bit of a bump. Haven't been able to set her well so far.
Middle, great job. The block. She didn't get the set, but boy, that block by Staggs was just what the Knights needed.
I mean, to go up like that, knowing Vandermark's going to hit it that hard, push it back at him, that's great. I mean, what a block by Staggs.
Carson Buck. See if she can get a few going here. Middle attack, blocked
There it is
again.
again.
May and Staggs formidable in the middle.
I mean, that's probably the first 2 times all night that they've been able to get good, clean blocks off of Vandermark.
Buck again.
Look at the
Quick,
dive.
She wastes no time with her serve tonight.
No. I mean, as soon as the ref blows the whistle, she's into her motion, and that thing was hard and diving.
11-11. Swing points in. Ooh, they just got to get it over. Now Northview has to capitalize. Yes, sir!
They are going to capitalize. My goodness.
Audrey Staggs. Was it 3 points in a row now for Northview. Here comes Carson Buck again. Hard serve on the back line. Hands punched over.
Good save by Drzowski.
Yes. Not able to get that high enough as Tucker that time kind of rolled up her wrist. 13-11.
You feel that, Walt?
The momentum, I do. A quick timeout. Coach Rector feels it as well. We'll be right back.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstadter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies from our family to yours.
If you are an athlete, a farmer, work in the factory, or just work in your own backyard, you need the benefits of chiropractic care. Shaw Chiropractic, located in the Brazil Kroger Strip Mall. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael Shaw, your friends for chiropractic care.
Out of the timeout, Vandermark.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Vandermark finds her mark. That was a big point there for Danville.
Yeah. Well, and you can see some of the changes. You like watching both these coaches with the in-game adjustments. Is, you know, game 1 for Northview, Briscoe was one of the first ones off the bench, and I'm not sure if we've seen her since.
I'm so glad that you said that. I was going to make a point about that. Northview at the net, and Danville, Vandermark. I was in the timeout. The coach at McDonald had Carmen Briscoe, I believe Addie Dehart, and Maggie Wilson pulled to the side. And I think that was about some of the rotations that are being adjusted here tonight, just what you were saying.
Yeah.
So in-game adjustments, these coaches changing some strategy and just missed. Ooh, Bellarmé just missed.
That was
so
close. That's one of those, we need those video replays, Walt. I think we might have seen the ball kind of just touch just a little bit.
Yeah. Danville up 1, 13-14. Big serve. Receive wasn't there, and an easy put away there by Molly Tucker as, boy, we had a 5-1 run by Northview, and now a quick response after that timeout by Coach Rector and her squad.
Well, that's that good deep serve. They're just not able to receive it well.
Oh, wow. That's a tough one as well. May has to get it over. She does. Who wants it? Good block, but out of bounds. Woo. Big point there for Northview. 14-15. Boy, this is tight. We're playing this within 2 or 3 point window the whole game. This is fun. It's a lot of fun.
Volleyball.
This
is what I like.
Wilson to serve. Oh my.
Schultz with
Gotta
the
get it
effort.
over.
Deacons gets it over.
Vandermark in the block.
Big block by Staggs and May.
Ooh, almost failed to communicate. Nope. Ella McCormick couldn't quite find it. It was kind of around the playing surface as well. Tied at 15. She just kind of had nowhere to go with that one.
You kind of look, you like it too. She just selected her hand like, you failed me.
Wilson, another serve. Just dies on you. Vandermark, good job keeping that one alive by Schultz. Good hands again by Wilson. Oh, not able to get that one over, and a great block, actually. Was that Tori Dehart?
That was Tori Dehart. Woo! Dehart just pushed it right back at him, and Danville couldn't recover in time.
16-15. Again, Wilson. So much action.
Dehart once again! As just knowing where it's at, times it up beautifully and hammers it home, and Danville had no response. Northview 17-15 with the serve.
Maggie Wilson is just having a day with his serve. Now she puts more pace on it, and they still have trouble controlling it. Blocked off of McCormick. Not in position. Here comes Northview. Cross.
Why not reward
away.
Why not reward Tori Dehart?
That's right.
A couple big putbacks and blocks, and they set her up, and she hammers it home.
The 5'9" junior. And how about 18-15, my old address on Ohio Street. Northview up 3. Vandermark says, Did you see that hang time?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, she's got to kick her feet up in the air, and she's got to hang because, I mean, she's big out there, Walt.
Man.
I mean, she's up in the air for a while.
She is. Elise Bullen. 18-16. Tense moments out here. Woohoo! The heat off of Staggs again.
And I tell you what, Northview knew what they were doing when they scheduled this Danville game this late in the season, right before the postseason.
Yes,
this is what they needed to be able to get worked up and get ready.
I agree. 19-16, middle, Vandermark blocked.
Dehart right in the action again.
Little push there by Gully. Let's see what May can do. Double hit there.
Yep.
Coach McDonald called that out.
Yep, 2 hands.
20-16. Largest lead by Northview this game. Into the net. Couldn't quite keep the momentum. Deacons back in. See if the Knights can close this thing out. Deacons and Schultz, along with May in the back line right now. Good communication. Good block of the net. And get it over. Effort.
What a way to get it over.
And
it's rewarded. As Coach McDonald, look at him. That's the animation that you don't see very often from Coach McDonald, but he knew that was a big point for Northview right there.
How about Krause? My goodness.
Man.
Bella May. Deacons keep it alive. Buck. Yes! Carson Buck able to get that over with, I believe, her left hand. 22-17. Coach Rector takes a timeout. Trying to close this game out after this.
Remember, an investment today could save your tomorrow. So call Lindsay Lunsford at Edward Jones in Brazil.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1. You are. You're #1 at York.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner. And always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies, from our family to yours.
22-17. May with the serve, almost leading to the stands. A free play for the Knights. Good job by Danville, staying alive. Buck! Ooh, couldn't quite find it. Couldn't quite find it. She saw it. Just a little bit long. Head basketball coach for the Northview Knights boys team in attendance here. Kind of see him peeking in and taking in the action.
Yep.
Love to see that. Into the net. 23-18 now. This hard court is going to have a different sport on it here pretty soon. Girls basketball starts sooner than boys, but boy, just right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm hoping that we're going to have some Northview games to call, as well as some other games around the Wabash Valley, Walt.
Both Northview Knights basketball teams expected to be very good this year, once again. Knights at the net, block, trying to keep it alive as Danville. They do. Look who's close to the net there. Middle is just been money for Muncie.
Money Muncie.
I'm telling you, man. She's tough. Her and Vandermark are tough. 23-19, Danville not going quietly. What a game opponent for the Knights here deep in the season. Oh, a little trickery as, what do we have?
Point to Northview.
Point goes to Northview. Okay.
Danville into the net.
Okay. Game point, 24-19. Can Deacons put it away right here? Oh, she does! What an ace to close out game number 3. Beautifully placed. Bryn Deacons closes the book. Woo! That is a way to close it right there, Trey.
I mean, that was just an incredible serve right there by Deacons. We're going to keep it right here in between these games here. Going to thank the sponsors one more time here. Carbon Heating and Air, Edward Jones by Lindsay Lunsford, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive with their 5 locations across the Wabash Valley in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. Walt, what a game.
This has been fantastic, Trey. I'm telling you what, if you don't like high-level volleyball action, I don't know what to tell you. You're really missing out. This is really, really high level. 2 of the best teams in Class 3A. 2 teams that could, I don't know how it's going to shake out, but could meet in regional play. 2 teams that will meet again next week in Jasper. 2 teams that have met already once this season. You can just tell these 2 teams are well coached. They've played a clean game for the most part. This has been a very high, like you mentioned, thought it might be our best broadcast matchup of the season, and you were right on.
Well, and looking at the stands, Danville seems to travel pretty well.
They do. They always
do. This is a Tuesday night.
Yes.
Imagine these 2 teams finding their way to each other in a regional in a packed house. I'm telling you what, if we could be there for something like that, I'd be all over that, Walt, because this has been some incredible volleyball by these 2 teams.
It has.
And you never know. We might end up going 5 games tonight. It's only 2-1 right now. And the way Danville's played, I could easily see them come out and take game 4 here. So stay tuned, folks, because we are in store for hopefully maybe even 2 more games of volleyball. Maybe 1. You never know what Northview decides to do here, how they come out. But Danville is testing Northview more than any team that we've seen on a broadcast so far this year.
Bryn Deacon's getting a snack right now. I don't know if she's, like an energy brownie or something or what, but she's either she's hungry or she needs an energy boost. I don't know which the game, but whatever she does is okay with me, because the heart and soul of this Northview ball club to me, and I'm an outsider looking in, but to me, Bryn Deacons just stirs everything up and gets everybody in the right position, keeps things alive. She does so much for this Northview ball club.
Northview came out flat. Everybody saw it. And who was the first person when game 2 took off She was out there shoving girls around.
Yes.
She was jumping around in the air.
Yep.
The intensity, you could see it on her face with every scream and every holler and every point that hit the board for Northview.
Yep.
She just kept ramping up. And what happened is it just went, and it filtered to the rest of the girls. And then Staggs gets hot, and Bella May gets hot. You know, they have so many weapons, but sometimes teams just fall flat.
Yeah.
And they need that one person that can pick them up and keep going. And Bryn Deakins has been that girl all year for Northview, and especially here tonight as they've propelled into a 2-1 lead.
It's going to be intense. It's going to be important for Danville here early to find that response, and it starts right here, the serve with Riley Bumgarner. Net play. Staggs off of a set that wasn't perfect.
No.
But to still get that point is big.
Yeah, and Danville couldn't do much with it, and Staggs was right there to just shove it down and get the point.
Buck, she served so well. Has served so well tonight. Great set for May. Good hands, but off of the block attempt.
And Bella May is fearless as she took it into the trees there with, Vandermark and who's the other one there, Tucker. And she hit it right to him as hard as she could, and it was able to deflect off and hit the ground for the point.
So hard to take these serves by Buck into the net. Good block. Vandermark, a good block. A little too close there, but that's all right. Tucker, block again. Northview getting their hands on a lot of balls here to start off.
As it's Bella May and Audrey Staggs all day long.
Middle, off the high hands of Baumgartner. Out of bounds, 3-0. Northview Knights, a dream start here in game number 4 with Bella May, with Carson Buck on the serve again. Another deep one. Good hands, and boy, wow.
That's just a good, clean block.
Deakins, not fooled. Put it away now.
Alex Strala says, let me hit this back corner. As Walt's over here, he's singing.
Hey, man, we were talking about the era we grew up in, Red Hot Chili Peppers, man. If you didn't love some chili peppers, then I don't know what you were doing if you're mid-40s.
That was good. I like that.
Oh, just not quite in rhythm there for the Knights as the Warriors get on the board there. 4-1. They needed that point. Still early here in game number 4.
Well, and Danville can't let this one slide too much farther. They needed that point, and they got to get a couple here.
Oh, good serve, and it just ate up Stoltz and also Strala as they were trying to decide who was going after that.
Well, and it just kept carrying. It was carrying towards that back corner, and Schultz didn't know what to do, and Strala backed away from it. And they're going right back at him, you see.
Yeah. Good decision. May blocked. Just took enough off of that, did Vandermark, to place that where it needed to be, in a couple of quick points in a row now for Danville.
Exactly what Danville had to do to stay in this right here was get a couple points, and they're looking for more.
Good hands at the net. Great block. And May couldn't quite get to it. Tied at 4.
Walt, are you a betting man?
I am not. I would lose so much money if I was.
Because I'm guessing Cecilia Prather's going to go right back here to this back corner again.
I would agree with that.
Oh, she was trying.
That direction.
She was trying, just couldn't get it over the net there as they're going to make a change here on Northview's side as Prather was picking on that back corner.
Yep. At some point, we'll probably see Shaw and Deakins at the back line again here in this game. I wouldn't be surprised to see how the rotations go. There's Wilson with another good serve. Vandermark. Oh, she finds her spot.
She is probably the smartest net player that I've seen from an opposing team all year.
I would agree.
I mean, she knows when to hammer. She knows when to just push it soft. And she hangs long enough to be able to find the opening.
Yep. Lease bullet. Ooh. Tough one over the net there. That's Northview's point. A little bit over-aggressive there.
Yeah. Yeah, as they saw it kind of floating and they tried to do what they could to get to it.
I don't mind it. That's a point if I'm Coach Rector. I don't mind that because I want my players to be aggressive. Rather that than get a point, that you lose because you're being too passive.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's aggressive. That's Vandermark.
And I'm just laughing because Maggie Wilson was there and ready, and Vandermark hit it past her, and she just kind of stood there like, nope, what do I do?
Right.
I mean, whew. I'm not sure who could have saved that one.
Yeah, me neither. Nobody. Bella May couldn't quite get that one down. Good hands by Northview. Oh, boy, the timing. The timing on that wasn't quite right, and Kraus, they're a little early.
And it's something to watch with this short set here. Northview a couple times early in this game has kind of flubbed that up, Walt.
Yep. Vandermark, another good serve. Danville, their first lead, and that goes away. Now tied at 7 again as May puts it away.
I love what Coach McDonald's doing here, though, is Danville's been picking on Cambry Schultz a little bit here, and he's let her stay in there, and he's let her try to respond to it. And, more times than not, she's done pretty decent there, being able to get that, serve and receive it.
Deacon stays alive. Gosh. Hands at the net, but out of bounds as Northview gets that point. Deacon. You can't say enough.
We've said it all night long. Yeah. Those points are set up by the save of Bryn Deacons.
May, great serve. Northview trying to get organized. Buck not able to get that one. She kind of rolls on her. Ties it at 8.
And that's a couple times she's done that tonight. I don't know if that's just a problem with the wrist, just a little bit still bothering her. She's kind of rolled a couple down, but more times than not, she's going to hammer that home.
And here comes the combination of Zendry Shaw and Brent Deacons at the back line again. We'll watch this as last time it played good dividends, and let's see what happens here as that serve goes into the net. 9-8 Northview serving Addie DeHart. Another one of those sophomores for Northview. Both of these teams have a lot of sophomores on the squad.
Good hard serve there by DeHart.
Little get me over here. Now can Northview capitalize? Buck. Nope. Little dump. Not able to find range, both of these teams. Somebody's got to take advantage of this. Oh, what a great job by Gully. Back line.
We've not called Gully's name a whole lot tonight, but when she was there and had her opportunity, she pounced.
Tied at 9. This is fun.
I'm enjoying this one so much, Walt.
Woohoo! Carson Buck. Like she just jumped off a trampoline.
Remember what I was saying about more times than not? She usually hammers it. There it was.
Yep. Deacons, 10 serving 9. Good serve.
That was a deep serve.
Tucker. Oh, she almost found
Zendry Shaw.
It. Wow.
My goodness.
Long. There you go. And Shaw keeping that alive. That backline combination of Shaw and Deacons. Yeah. Boy, Coach McDonald just rolling that out here tonight. I love that.
Yeah, to see it after game one and think, all right, I need to make a change, and this is where it's at. Heads up coaching.
Good serve by Deacons. Tucker. Ooh! Put away nicely by Tucker. Another sophomore.
As Danville just responding here in game 4, doing everything they can to say, let's play 5 tonight.
Yep. 10 serving 11. Danville down 1. Tucker. Strala can't find it. Did it hit hands? No, it did not. Tied at 11. This is a big serve right here for Baumgartner.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't want to be official tonight, Walt.
Oh, I know. This is tough.
I mean, this is nip and tuck.
A lot of, great serve. Deacons keeps it alive.
What a save there by Thompson for Danville.
And hands at the net. Ooh. Was that 4? That might have been 4, but no. Buck, what a block. Great job, Vandermark. Great job, Prather, right there to block Buck. 12-11, Danville.
That could be a momentum changer right
I
there.
agree.
As that entire Danville bench sprints off of there after that point for Danville. They take the lead here, 12-11.
Bumgarner. And just finding the honey hole there was Staggs.
That was set up by every time tonight. She's went hard and deep, and you could see them. They were all moving to the back as she was getting ready to hit, and she's like, thanks.
Here comes Buck. Just tough serves. And a block. Tucker gets blocked. May as well as Staggs there at the net. 2 points in a row. And here's another serve for Buck. Tucker, just long. Oh, no! No! Wow, a lot of groans here. I think he got that wrong.
I say, what's the call?
He said in. I thought he was saying in.
He was calling in, but then the main judge called point to Northview.
I thought it was out, but he said it was in.
They're going to give the point to Northview, it looks like.
Yeah, I thought it. Did you think it was out?
It looked to me like it was out, but the way he was pointing, it was like he was calling it in.
That's what I thought. Now, that ball, what we say?
The ball never lies.
Okay, all right.
The ball never lies.
The Danville fans watching them like, see? Yeah, there you go.
14-13, Northview lead. Danville back to serve with Cecilia Prather.
Good serve. Middle dump. Deacons gets to it, though. And put away by May.
Bryn Deacons makes it happen once again for Northview. As she just, that one hand, throw your body across the floor, get the ball in the air, and let somebody do something good.
Here comes Maggie Wilson. I love her serve. I hope I didn't just jinx her. So much action on it. Middle. There's action on that by Vandermark. My heavens.
I mean, sometimes when you're going to hit at Bryn Deacons, you just got to hit it past her, and that's what Vandermark did right there. She just put that one home.
She did. Bullen the serve. Boy, this is something else. High level.
Good save.
And great placement. That time Staggs finds where she wanted to go. Nice little cross-court angle.
Well, and that was set up by Cambry Schultz. I mean, she's able to just kind of slide up there and get that ball popped in the air, and Staggs takes care of it from there.
16-14, Northview. Good deep serve. Blocked at the net. Great job, May.
And if it's not Audrey Staggs, it's Kaylee Krause up there with Bella May. I mean, one giant and Bella May, that's all you really need in the front court.
Staggs, another serve. Northview up by 3, inching ever so closely. Another great serve.
That looked like it was going out, Walt.
Sure did, and Danville.
What a save by Danville.
Gets it over. Making Northview play more balls. Here comes Danville again. And Bella May gets it over, and boy, she just found the proper angle. As another timeout by Danville, 18-14. We'll come back after this.
If you are an athlete, a farmer, work in the factory, or just work in your own backyard, you need the benefits of chiropractic care. Shaw Chiropractic, located in the Brazil Kroger Strip Mall. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael Shaw, your friends for chiropractic care.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention, and you always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's.
Here we are D-Hart back. Staggs gets the ball in the air in the serve. The unforced error again by Danville is the set. It was all wrong there as they're not able to get it over the net. Northview starting to pull away just a little bit at 19-14.
Milliana Shipley coming out. I apologize I didn't mention her when she was in. I saw her and forgot to say her name. It was the first time. She slipped in earlier. I didn't see her, so definitely want to give her credit for being on the floor here tonight. Northview should be off the hands of Danville? No.
Nope.
Okay. 19-15, a big point there as Northview had an opportunity there off the serve received that came over the net.
Yep. And if Danville's going to get back into it, it's got to go right here with Vandermark on the serve.
Wilson gets it to May. Nothing that Bullen could do with that. I'm telling you, it was a great set by Wilson.
Great set, and Bella May knows exactly what to do with it. Is if she hits that any lower, she's able to get her hands down there. She hits it right there where Bullen has nothing to do.
May serve. Northview up 5. Deacons. D-Hart off the hands of, Danville. They couldn't quite get to that. Good effort. 21-15.
I really hope Bryn Deacons has a hot tub or something at home tonight because she's going to need a soaking after this.
Yeah,
Well, she's been all over the court.
May, a good serve. Oh, goodness gracious. Muncie, along with Vandermark, those two have been so much of the offense here. As far as scoring offense, let me put it that way, for Danville tonight. They're just so solid.
But I really feel like Northview's done a good job of neutralizing Muncie for the better half of the last 2 games.
I agree. Buck, she finds a spot, goes with the soft one, and Northview just a few points away at 22-16. We're getting dominated in game number 1.
Yeah.
And have regrouped nicely. D-Hart. Oh, serve just ate him up. Serve just ate up Cassie Thompson. She couldn't really do anything with that. Northview 2 points away. And I don't mind this timeout at all. We'll stay right here as Coach Rector the momentum, the shift. You can kind of feel Danville's level has dropped over the last several points.
That early timeout in game 1 by Coach McDonald,
yes.
And I don't know what he said to him because
it wasn't much.
It was very stoic. He didn't say a whole lot. He kept his hands in his pockets, but I'm going to guess it was something along the lines of, if you don't wake up, you're going to get embarrassed on your home court real fast. And Northview has responded pretty much. They got through game 1 and did what they could. But ever since then, Northview has been on the attack, and they've raised their level of play, Walt.
Northview on the season, 8-0 at home. And this is something that you want to be unblemished at home. At the net and in for, I believe that was Krause.
Yep.
And
Kayla
now
Krause.
Match point for D-Hart.
Just like that. Match point.
Yeah.
24-16, Northview. D-Hart back to serve, trying to close it out.
Well, you're not going to close out when you go to Muncie. They know where their bread is buttered.
Yeah.
And right there in that middle attack has been stupendous here tonight for Danville.
Yeah. Whether it's Vandermark, Muncie, Tucker, they've all had an opportunity, and they've delivered more times than not.
24-17. And, what's the call? What's the call? I guess the call was in.
I guess there's
Coach Rector saying, what in the world is going on? That was right there on the corner. They're going to get a conversation.
Yeah, they got to get this right.
They
got to get this right. The line judge had no idea. And if it hits him in the ankle like that, he's standing out of play.
Yes.
That's got to be point Danville.
Yes. Coach Rector, one hand on the hip, not happy. Not happy, and I don't blame her.
It's got to be Danville point.
Yeah. Point. Oh, wow. Okay, well, 25-17. as we had some interesting calls here tonight. I'm just trying to be, I'm just saying, we had a few interesting calls here tonight, and at the end of the day, the Northview Knights, a well-deserved, well-earned, hard-fought victory against a very good Danville Warriors team that, boy, I don't know if you would want to play them at their place.
No, I don't think you would. I mean, as you can obviously tell that Danville did everything they could to hang in there, but the home court, the fans, they make a difference in high school sports. As you can see down here,
yeah.
Coach Rector's still having a conversation with the judges.
I don't blame her.
I don't either. The call, for all intents and purposes, in my opinion, was wrong.
I agree.
I mean, the ball was out, and I know she's just trying to fight to get him another point.
Yeah.
Kudos to her for pleading her case.
Yep. And you fight for your team, and that's what she's doing. And, very respectfully, I might add, doing it the right way. But you lobby for your team. And I will say, the referee that made that call is right there. He didn't walk away. He's not off the court. He's staying right there. And kudos to him as well. You mentioned if the ball, maybe it was a short hop to his ankle, but I thought it was a direct hit to his ankle. His foot was out of bounds.
Yeah.
I thought we both saw it the same way. Regardless, it was 24-17. It would have been 24-18. Still down 6 points, but you still have a chance. Anything could happen. Northview was in control, so I will say that. But it's just a tough way to finish that one off.
Yeah, probably doesn't change the outcome of the match, but she's going to fight for her team, and that's good for her as she did what she could there. But I tell you what, that was some fantastic volleyball all the way around tonight, Walt, as Northview ends up winning 3-1 as they take games 2, 3, and 4 by 25-15, 25-19, and 25-17. They're going to push their record to 21-5 on the season as they look to carry this momentum into postseason play. And I tell you what, I think they've got a really good chance of making a deep postseason run here, Walt.
Definitely agree. That'll be the last time that we see the Northview volleyball team on our airwaves here on the Indiana Sports Network, unless we got some sponsors with some deep pockets that want to step up and send us to some sectional play. If you want to do that, talk to Tony Harper, and we'll see what we can do, because IHSAA is not inexpensive with their rates. So I'll just say that. Carbon Heating and Air, Edward Jones by Lindsay Lunsford, along with Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Fearless Designs, Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive, our sponsors. Our camera operators, Kanan Harper, Wyatt Foster, Noah Gastineau, video technician Keith Lawson, and our director and producer Tony Harper. Don't forget, Friday night, the Western Indiana Conference Championship game is right here on our Indiana Sports Network. Edgewood and Northview is senior night here at Northview. Northview has a great opportunity because Sullivan knocked off Edgewood last week. The winner wins the Western Indiana Conference.
So I believe that if Northview wins, they win it outright.
They
do.
I
believe they already have a co-share of it regardless of the outcome for Friday night. But, yes, Northview can take the outright conference championship, and you know that's something Coach Mark Rates prides himself on here with the Northview football team. As you said, senior night, they have 19 seniors, including their managers, so should be a fun atmosphere. I've checked the temperature. I'm going to be bundled up as it's going to be a little chillier out there than it has been in, nights past. Finally feeling like we're getting to Indiana football weather, so I'm excited for that and can't wait to watch.
Northview takes a big one, 3-1 against Danville. We'll see you on Friday night for Edgewood at Northview football, 6:45 pregame show. 7 p.m. kickoff. You've been watching a production of Indiana Sports Network, LLC. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.